Understanding and navigating the menopause journey is fundamental for everybody. Whether you're an individual or a professional, it's a life stage we were not brought up learning about. We don't understand what it is. All the analysis that I've done over the last 10 years shows that in excess of 80% of people don't know what it is nor how they're going to be impacted by it. If we think back to when we went through puberty, we might have gotten a bit smelly, we might have found our body shapes changed, we might have gone a bit moody or ratty, we might even been a bit tearful. We know that's normal because we've been through that, but we don't expect it when we become perimenopausal and menopausal. And yet it's the same hormone changes that we're going through, only in the other direction, that are causing this. But nobody has talked to us about it, not our mums, not our schools, not when we grew up. It is now leaking into the education system and doctors are gradually getting educated on it. But right now, that information is not readily available. And if you go and do an online search, the information that's out there is so conflicting, it's hard to know what is fact from fiction. Therefore, you need to know which are the trusted sources of information so that you can successfully navigate your journey through menopause. If you don't know, then you don't know how to ask for help and support. You're not going to have the right mechanisms in place so that you know what to do and when to do it, so that you can stay on your A game. It is fundamental to understand that as your hormone levels change, as you become perimenopausal, the phase leading up to menopause, and then menopausal, that's 12 months after you've stopped your last bleed, and thereafter when your hormones settle down again as you become postmenopausal, which is the state you're in for the rest of your life. And by the way, you're only halfway through your adult life when you become menopausal. You've got so many skills, knowledge and experience by the time you become menopausal, and we want to make sure that you're set up for success. You need to know what the levers are that you can pull in your day-to-day life so that you can stay in your A game, so that you can successfully navigate every aspect of your life, at home, at work, in your community and beyond. So can you imagine being that person that is trained and qualified, certified to be able to help people successfully navigate their menopause journey? Being a certified menopause coach is absolutely magical. There are so many myths out there around menopause, and actually sometimes even the people going through menopause believe them. And that's the sadness, because we're lacking that real, genuine, factual-based information, science-backed information that lets us know what menopause is and that we are in control of it and not the other way around. We help people transform their lives and really step up into the space they want to be. You've got no idea what's going to come up for clients. It's such an exciting opportunity. Some of the people I've trained to become a menopause coach have come back to me with stories of clients that have changed their jobs, improved their relationships, improved their time at work. That space that coaches can create for us means that people get an opportunity to really prioritise, really think about the key things they should be and want to focus on. Too often we're busy people pleasing, saying yes when we really mean no or not now. Giving somebody that coaching space means that they can come back to the day job, get focused on their priorities and delegate. These are really key skills that people can start to employ and have such a massive ripple effect on their day-to-day job. It will help them step up into the role that they want to be in, functioning and performing at a level that they know they can. Over the last 10 years, I have increasingly been invited into companies to do menopause awareness training, to train line managers, make sure that HR people and occupational health specialists are menopause aware and know how to provide the right help and support at work. But the reality is they're not being trained to put the nitty-gritty together to help guide people through menopause and create their own personal menopause plan. And that's the magic of menopause coaching. When you get to work with somebody, you can help them create their own personal system so that they can work their way through menopause, knowing where they can pull on for help and support, knowing what they can do themselves and where they can ask for support from external people as well, like their doctor, their manager, their family members perhaps. So menopause coaching is the missing piece of jigsaw that many clients now are beginning to realise is the difference between people feeling like they're supported and knowing that they're fully supported at work, and therefore that they can work through this transition and continue to flourish in the workplace. Postmenopausal life for me is my time of life, and everything I've done from my degree in psychology all the way through my personal training in sports therapy and nutrition, my mental health training, menstruation training, menopause training, and so many other things that I've done over the years has really given me a robust, rounded approach to life, looking at human performance and all the different aspects that make us who we are, make us how we think, feel and behave. So if you're interested in finding out more about becoming a menopause coach and incorporating that into your existing job, your existing business, or even stepping out of what you're doing now and setting up independently as a menopause coach, then I would suggest that you get in touch.